All right, guys. Sitting here in the bunk at Gas City Depot on my last day, waiting for my clock to tick. It's 10 hours away. I thought I would go over something that a lot of people have been asking me about. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Got a phone call coming in. I'll call them back in a minute. Anyway, so a lot of people have been asking me about orientation, or I'm sorry, onboarding. Onboarding is the part where you go to the basically what they call boot camp, or at least that's what they called it where I'm at. I'm going to explain to you how my experience went when I went to Seymour, Indiana. I do not know if this is how it is across the country. I don't know how other facilities do it. If you went to onboarding and it was similar or different than what I explained, let me know, make a comment, or if you guys want to email me, my email is drkaraokedj@gmail. That's drkaraokedj@gmail.com. So on Monday, what you're going to do, you'll probably show up Sunday night. If you live more than, I think, 75 miles or 100 miles, whatever it is, they'll tell you ahead of time. They'll put you up in a hotel and they'll pay for your mileage and reimburse you for your travel expenses, basically. They also will pay for your dinner the 4 or 5 days you're there, depending on how long you're there, and they'll buy your lunch, and your breakfast is usually included at the hotel that you stay at. They try to put you in a decent place with a hot or at least a continental breakfast of some kind. I don't know, they don't cater, but they bring in lunch. Like one day they brought in Popeye sandwiches for everybody. Another day they had pizza for everybody. I think another day they went to Burger King and got sandwiches for everybody. Or it was Arby's. They went to Arby's and got a bunch of roast beef sandwiches for everybody. They'll feed you. You'll be fine. I'm a big guy and I was fine. I didn't die. But anyway, so Monday, you'll show up like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. They'll tell you when to be there. Usually the hotel is right. It's in the same conference hall. Like you go downstairs, whatever. So Monday morning you'll show up. Everybody will get together. They'll tell you what they're expecting. And I don't mean this to sound bad, but they're going to attempt to either scare or stress you a little bit because they want to see how you are going to perform under a stressful condition. They want to see if you're Walmart material. So they'll take you out, and on Monday, the way we did it was we went and did our road test, we did our pre-trip test, and we did our backing test. I did not think these were difficult. If you've backed up into a dock more than once a day, you probably will be okay. I came from a place where I delivered to 5 to 6 stores a day, delivering windows to Home Depots. I had a lot of dock bumping experience. It was fine, but basically, a lot of times they're gonna have you pull up, maybe do like an offset back, or like you'll pull in, maybe do like a half a circle and then kind of back in. I didn't think the backing was terribly difficult. They put up cones in a trailer, and you just basically got to go in between the cones and the trailer without leaving the facility, the little area they set up. The road test, my area, there were 3 different ones. Well, I'm going to take it back. There was 3 different paths they would take you on. On day 1, they took you through one. On day 2 or 3, whatever it was, the next time they did it, they took you on another one on your practice day. And then on your test day, they took you on the 3rd one. I never went on the same one twice until Friday, and I'll explain that in a minute. Or some guys didn't. But anyway, so Monday you're going to do all that. They're going to say, okay, show us what you got. And they're going to, it's no pressure. Just don't completely screw up, like get into an accident or something catastrophic. But anyway, so Monday you're just going to go out and you're going to show them what you got. They're not going to say nothing. They're not going to tell you pass or fail. They probably won't tell you good job, bad job. They probably won't even give you any pointers. They just want to see what you got. There were 14 people in my class, just so you guys know. 7 of us made it. Tuesday, you're going to get together in the room. They're going to a couple videos, or they're going to talk a little bit. They're going to tell you, here's the Walmart way. I believe Tuesday was the day that they showed us the Blue Angels video, which is they made this onboarding similar to the way the Blue Angels constructed their flight programs. Not saying that they're comparable. I'm not comparing Walmart to the Blue Angels, but they did take some things away from their program and they did model it in a way the same way that they did. So anyway, so on Tuesday, they're going to show you or tell you the Walmart way. The way you did it on Monday is probably federally okay. You could probably pass your state test. There may not be anything wrong with what you did on Monday. It's possibly not the Walmart way. Tuesday, they're going to show you the pre-trip. If you want the pre-trip, again, send me an email. What I did in my class was I was taking notes. I had planned on creating a study guide. A couple people in class I heard that I was talking to said I was going to do that. By the end of the day, every single person in my class, except for one guy who ended up not coming back the next day, we all got together at the end of the day and we all sat down and said, okay, here's the Walmart way. We did it as exact as we could remember, exact as what they were telling us. We had one of the CDTs look it over. He wouldn't say that he approves it to be used, whatever. I don't think he could say that for rules or whatever, because nobody's ever done that before. But he said it looked good. We made copies of it for everybody in the class. We used it for the rest of the week. I still have that study guide if you want a copy of it. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty close. It's definitely going to give you a heads up. Which is another thing. At the end of the first day, get to know somebody. Get to know some people. Get together in groups. Work as a team. This onboarding at Walmart is not you against everyone else. You all can pass. There is plenty of jobs for everybody. Walmart's trying to hire 3,000 to 5,000 people over the next, I think I heard 5 years or 3 years, something like that. Whatever it is. Get together with groups. Work with partners. Have people push you. Go out to the trucks and do pre-trips and post-trips if there's a truck in the hotel parking lot. One of the CDTs brought a truck from where they came from, so we went out and used their truck. I don't know if they know that or not, but do what you got to do. If nothing else, pretend there's a truck there. Have people check mark off the list, whatever. It's not complicated. It doesn't have to be stressful. It's only stressful if you let it be stressful. So like I said, Tuesday, they're going to show you what they want. Wednesday, you're going to go out and practice. You're going to practice a road trip. You're going to practice backing. You're going to practice the pre-trip. Thursday was test day. Thursday we went out. If you passed, you were good. You didn't have to worry about it. Those guys went back to the hotel. We never saw them again. I had a problem, and this makes no sense. I had a problem on the pre-trip. I was helping teach the pre-trip, and it wasn't nerves because I wasn't nervous, and I wasn't overly confident because I was like, okay, I got this. I gotta remember this. I gotta do that. I was trying to stay focused. And I have ADD, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I got messed up because I'm a very habitual person, which is what Walmart trains you to do. They want a routine. They want it done the same way, every way, so you never mess up. If you get out of your routine at Walmart, that's usually when somebody gets into an accident or has an incident, is because they got out of their routine. Get in a routine. On Tuesday, when they say this is what we want you to do, from that day forward, all day Wednesday, do it exactly the same, the right way, every time, and you'll be good. And it will transfer over into your job. When you get out there on the job and you're with your mentor and he's like, okay, do your pre-trip, and he's watching you do it, he's not watching you to be a jerk. He's reinforcing your routine. Once you get done with all of that and you become a Walmart full-time on your own driver, that routine won't leave you unless you let it leave you. So anyway, so Wednesday, doing the practices. Again, we had a guy who bumped the curb. He got too close making a turn. The one thing they'll tell you is, well, there's a time limit. You've got 30 minutes to complete the course or 15 minutes to complete. Don't worry about the time. You can go at a snail's pace and practically complete the things they give you. They want you to go slow, and they want you to do it safely. That's it. If it takes you a little longer, they're not going to care, because when you actually get the job, and they may even stress to you that week, Walmart pays you to slow down. Walmart pays you every time you bump the dock. Walmart pays you every time you live unload, every time you hook to a trailer, drop a trailer, all these activities. You'll hear the word activities. They pay you for all of this and the miles. And they pay you the now it's $15 an hour detention after 45 minutes. But there's a lot of times, if you're going to be somewhere for an hour or more, you're stuck somewhere, you just call your coordinator, or you call the ROC, which is the command center. 9 times out of 10, they're going to move you off of that. They don't want you sitting still. So you don't have to worry about all that. Slow down, take your time. Walmart is almost like a retirement job. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to bust your ass anymore. That's why you're coming to Walmart. So anyway, on Wednesday, it's practice day. Take your time. Be friendly with the CDTs. They'll tell you, if you want conversation, they'll converse with you. If you want silence, you want focus, they'll give it to you. Whatever makes you comfortable. They're not trying to be jerks. They're just trying to make sure you're going to do it right. They want to make sure you're going to pass the Walmart test. So anyway, Tuesday is your practice day. Thursday is your test day. It's not the be-all, end-all, okay? I messed up on Thursday. I messed up on the pre-trip, as I was saying a moment ago. What they do is they put the truck and the trailer disconnected right in front of each other. Now, at most of your jobs, you walk up to a place where your truck is parked, you pre-trip the truck, you drive it to where the trailer is, you hook up to the trailer, you hook up your lights, you pre-trip the trailer. Because they were so close to each other, and I had spent, 8 years now, however long I've been driving, I got in my own head for a second. And when I pre-tripped the truck, I stopped and went, I have to pre-trip the trailer because I can't back up a truck to a defaulty trailer. And then I went, no, I got to back the truck up to the trailer so I can pre-trip the trailer. No, what if there's... And then my brain fried because I got so freaked out, because one thing that I'm going to tell you, this is probably should be a separate video, don't leave your job before you go to Walmart. That's what I did. I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to be a good guy. I wanted to give a 2 weeks notice to my boss, and I did. And then I went to the Walmart onboarding. What if I would have failed? Now, granted, I got a job offer from UPS the day that I passed, that Friday, but what if? So anyway, don't leave your job. Take vacation. Tell them you got sick, you got family issues, whatever you got to do. Don't quit your job until you know you're on, because like I said, only 50% of the people in my class made it, and I almost didn't make it, because when I got stuck between the truck and the trailer thing, that was on Friday. They let you retest on Friday if it's small. Now, if you go out on Thursday and you run over a curb and you can't back and you screw up the whatever, no, you're gone. On Thursday, they're going to let you go. Me, I passed the driving just fine. Backing, no problem. The pre-trip, I had a little bit of a meltdown. There's 2 things that I remember that they said were automatic fails. One, not checking the kingpin. You can't just do a tug test like we've all done for years. When you get out, they want you to crawl under, check the pin, come back out. When you get down at the end, they want you to crawl under, and they want you to check all the components underneath the trailer. When I got under there, I did what I was supposed to do, but I forgot to mention the pins on the rail for the tandems. Because I didn't say it, he didn't count it. So when we got done, he was like, "Did you forget anything?" No. Walks back there, says, "Okay, if you can tell me what you forgot, I'll take it into consideration. Doesn't mean you'll pass. I'll take it into consideration." on my Facebook, there's a 10-15 minute video about what happened to me that week. But basically, long story short, oh yeah, well, I mentioned that while I was down there, but maybe I didn't say it, so just in case that's what it is, I wasn't sure what he was looking for, because in my head, I did it. I said it, he goes, okay, go on in. I ended up passing, of course, but it was stressful because it was the Friday. If you mess up on Friday, doesn't matter how minor or whatever, you're gone. It's it. It's over. But Friday, they gave us the extra day to test if we made a mistake, a small mistake on Thursday. So don't stress out on Thursday. Don't let your nerves get the best of you, because it may not be the end. I was told, because I was helping teach the pre-trip, because I was helping people with the study guide, and my personality and who I am, they said that me, the person, that's the kind of people they want here at Walmart, and that's why they were being a little more lenient, because the meltdown that I had that day of the pre-trip, they should have just let me go, because I never finished on Thursday. I never finished between the truck and the trailer. I got right in between, and I couldn't remember whether to do the trailer or I froze, and I never finished because I could not. I stood there for 5 minutes, and he was like, "Okay, if you can't do it, we've got to end it." You know, and there's not. They say there's a time limit. I don't think there really is, because everybody kind of goes over the time limit. But I froze so bad, my nerves I got so twisted, I never finished it. They should have probably let me go, even though I can do it. I've been teaching it all week. They know I can do it. And I think that's the only thing that saved me, was the fact that I was doing that. Had I just been by myself, not a team player, not positive, not, whatever, I don't know if I would have gotten that second chance. So get with people, work with people, team up together. Your whole class can work together as one, and you can all pass. There is no, like I said, it's not a contest. You guys can work with each other. So again, if you guys want the pre-trip, send me an email, drkaraokedj@gmail.com. If there's some other videos you guys want me to do, let me know. I had a lot of people asking me about the experience when you go down for onboarding. Orientation is nothing big. I think orientation first day is when you go do your drug test. You fill out a bunch of paperwork, you watch a bunch of videos, and you meet a bunch of people that work at the DC or whatever that you're going to be working at. It's pretty much standard procedure stuff. But as far as the onboarding goes, the biggest thing is, don't worry. Don't let your nerves get the best of you. They're trying to get you worked up a little bit. Just don't let it, because like I said, they'll give you another chance. You get a practice day. You get a whole day to practice. You can practice at night. You're done at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon until the next morning. You can drive over to a truck somewhere. You can just practice in the lobby like we did, because it was cold. It was January. As a matter of fact, it was a year ago this week. January 4th was my anniversary date. So I've got my first year in at Walmart. Don't let all that, just practice in the lobby. Work with other people. I went and downloaded pictures of trucks on the internet, and I numbered all the pieces that I needed, and then I wrote them out on a piece of paper. I nerd out on stuff like that, but I still have the actual pre-trip that will tell you everything that you pretty much need to know. Like I said, I think it's 99% accurate. But anyway, hopefully that helps you guys. If you have any questions, let me know.